Countrywide protests have been going on nationwide since over the past 1 month, seeking accountability from the government. Students across the country, which started with Jantar Mantar in Delhi, but it is not restricted to Delhi anymore. The students' movement, the students' protests has spread to different states, different cities, including Mumbai, Kolkata, Patna, Pune, and other such big cities, where the students, all the students are demanding only one thing. They have been saying that the government should take responsibility for the NEET scam, for the NEET paper leak scam, and Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan should resign. The students have continuously been demanding this, and they have been saying this, that this is the only thing we want, that we want our future to be secure. We want the government to take strict action against those responsible, and since the education minister is the face, education minister is the face of the Ministry of Education, so he is accountable. Somewhere he is responsible. Please resign, sir, please resign. ऐसे करके the students have been literally requesting him, and in a similar way the students have been appealing to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, urging him to take action regarding the entire paper leak scam, which has led to, which has made the future of a lot of students, of a lot of youths, put their future in an uncertainty. Several students committed suicide after the NEET paper leak thing happened, which made things even worse. And the way the students' movement was gaining momentum, it was growing bigger and bigger by the day. And the government finally, I think, came under pressure, is what we can feel, that the central government did come under pressure, the outcome of which we saw day before yesterday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi posted a video appealing to the students, not in his usual mitro tone, but in an unusual friends tone, in a very, which is obvious, in a way to appeal to the Gen Zs. And he requested the students, and he urged them to cooperate and assured them that the government is taking steps. And once again, last night, the PM posted another video thanking the students for their cooperation. But we all knew that the students are not feeling assured, because what we could clearly see that social media is full of meme videos trolling Prime Minister Narendra Modi, making funny interpretations of his videos, and but the students are not assured. They did not move from their stand. They did not move from their only demand, which they wanted was accountability. And finally, this comes on Saturday afternoon. Union Minister, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, it came in a breaking news that yes, he has finally submitted his resignation to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, highlighting his long-standing commitment to educational reforms and the aspirations of India's youth. Pradhanji has expressed his gratitude to the Prime Minister for getting the opportunity to serve as the nation's education minister. He states that he takes responsibility for the recent events and was determined to protect meritorious students from the exam mafia. So, and Pradhanji has also, addressed the ongoing protests at Delhi's Jantar Mantar, and he has said in his resignation letter that his resignation aims to prevent anti-national forces from exploiting the situation, because Pradhanji is feeling somewhere that this is not just restricted to a students' movement, not just a students' protest, but somewhere the education minister feels that anti-national forces are joining in and support and diluting the movement, the very purpose of the movement. And so he says that I want to stop that, and that is a primary reason why I have submitted my resignation. At the same time, he feels that the students might face legal actions for whatever protests, demonstrations that they have been doing. So he says that I am concerned about the India's youth, and I want to protect them from facing legal complexities. And he says that being the education minister, I strongly feel that rather than protests and demonstrations, students should focus more on their studies and their career, because this is what primarily students are meant to do. And so in his letter he mentions all of that, and then he concludes by expressing gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, his colleagues in the Union Cabinet, the staff in the Education Ministry, and has affirmed that he continues with his dedication to serving the nation. Obviously, Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation came out as a celebratory moment for the protesting students across India. We can see social media, television, everywhere we can see there are visuals, there are videos of celebration, of rejoice. The students are happy because they finally got what they wanted, that the minister does take responsibility for the NEET paper leak scam. As we can see, the key demands, the major demands which the student had, the protesting students they had, was number one was resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. And at the same time, the students wanted that there should not be any legal action against the student protesters. And as I just mentioned a while ago, that a lot of students have committed suicide because they could not handle the pressure, the mental pressure or the trauma, whatever they went through following the NEET paper leaks. So the students demand compensation to the families of the deceased students. However, the central government did assure the Cockroach Janata Party, which had initiated this students movement, that the two demands would be met by Friday, but the government had kept mum regarding the students' main demand, which was resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. And so in his Twitter post on Saturday, Dharmendra Pradhan finally wrote that I hold deep respect for the aspirations, sentiments and rightful expectations of the youth of this country. Realizing the dreams of India's young generations has been the moral resolve of our political and social life. I express my gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister for the opportunity given to me to serve the nation under his visionary leadership. And reacting to the news of the resignation, Cockroach Janata Party's very first reaction was, long live students' power. India's Gen Z did show what they are capable of.